What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to Hero Survival. First off, I'd like to thank the devs for giving me a chance to show you this game and showcase it early. So basically, this is a Brotato for the PS5. So anyway, let's get into this. If you guys don't know what Brotato is, you play as a character with, two arms, but for some reason, excuse me, I need to put this down somewhere. For some reason, you can carry more than two guns. In this case, you can carry 4, whereas in Brotato, I think the number is 6. Anyway, it's got very similar mechanics to that, various levels of, things that you can get, intellect, greed, luck, stuff like that. It's all pretty basic as far as the mechanics are concerned. I did one run to, get an idea of what I was looking at, see if I wanted to cover it, but anyway, this is Hero Survival. You play as various heroes throughout cinematic history, movies, books, media, just media heroes in general, and you fight, various classic B-rated movies, like villains and stuff like that. So you got John, obviously, John Rambo, you got Abe, Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, Ford, although I find it a little funny that they call him Ford, obviously because of Harrison and all that. But yeah, you got all these ones. But anyway, I'm going to be playing as Jake, just a dude with a handgun. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in here. So, got various zones we can choose, very Vampire Survivors-esque, different biomes and whatnot. We'll just be staying in the green zone. So, let's do this. Now, this is a auto-battler, auto-shooter, bullet heaven style game, so yeah, pretty much you're just avoiding stuff, getting experience. The experience is automatically collected, by the way. The only thing you have to collect, I believe, is the money that you can get, which is your meta currency, obviously. But yeah, just like with most auto battlers, you just want to avoid stuff. Actually, didn't get a level there. So let's see. I don't think these actually cost anything. These are just kind of like you finished a little wave, so you get to do it. We could get a gun, or we could go with crit damage. Crit chance, less speed? Doesn't sound like a great idea. I guess we'll go with the gun. Then you can choose where to slot it. So we have 4 slots. We'll put it here. I don't think that slot position really matters all that much, but anyway. Okay, so your first level up, you're going to get the option to choose kind of a class, which will determine the other follow-up power-ups and things like that that you get. I messed with Bomber. What that does is there's a chance that you can leave behind a bomb that deals 30% of your damage, which is pretty good. Gunslinger completely relies on his gun. Each shot has a 30% chance to shoot through the enemy. After the first shot, the damage will be reduced to 25 up to 50%. And Cryomancer uses the power of the elements against his enemies. Each shot has a 30% chance to freeze the enemy for 3 seconds. I think I'm going to go with Cryomancer. That sounds kind of fun. But, yeah, let's do this. Nice little ice cube effect there. They could have, been a little bit lazier and just made them blue, but I like the ice cube effect. I don't know how I feel about the trees in this stage. I don't know. They get a little bit in the way, but not too terribly. So I assume we're going to get upgrades for Cryomancer that are like, yeah, extends the time they're frozen, increases the chances they're frozen, increases greed until the next level up. Let's go with increasing the chances they freeze. So we should be at 35% right now. But this is one of those mechanics that kind of separates it from some of the other ones. You've kind of got a little bit of a class system in the game, which is kind of cool. I dig it. Yeah, unlike some of the other auto battler bullet heaven games I've played, in this one you accrue experience automatically, which is nice. Well, let's see, we got a rarer flintlock, got a level 2 9mm SMG. I'll probably pick that. Damage plus 5, HP minus 2. The damage plus 5 might be good, but let's go with the SMG. If it's freezing chance per shot, then this could be very good. Oh, it's burst fire. Interesting choice. With how often we shoot, we should be freezing every single burst here, I think. Increase, let's keep going with chances. Should be 40% now. Eventually I'd like to replace this pistol. Flintlock can stay, I guess. It's kind of like burst DPS, kind of. And this isn't too bad. Do frozen enemies still hurt me, I wonder? Let's freeze you. Oh, no, you died before I could touch you. Yes, they do still hurt me. Okay. Well. Let's just heal then. Now that the science is out of the way. So yeah, I don't know if this is the only other game that's most similar to Brotato or not, but I don't know, I haven't seen too much. Yeah, gun rate, crit chance, HP and luck. I like the idea of gun rate. Could get a sniper rifle though. I wonder if the the best course of action would be to get as many guns as possible. Might be. Let's see. Let's go with the sniper rifle. Let's get 4 guns. And then we'll work on replacing the flintlock and the pistol when we get a chance. Not too bad. 4 sniper rifles would probably be pretty powerful. The added range is always nice. One thing I would like to see moving forward is slightly more varied choices as far as stat increases and whatnot from level ups. A lot of what I've seen is pretty much restricted to the classes. Increases damage by 2, increases crit chance, special thermal ammo that easily passes through ice. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's fine. But, yeah. I don't know. I'd like to see some other things. And maybe the intention is to make it so that your stat increases are purely through the shop or in between waves or whatever. And if that's the case, then, you know, ignore what I said. But, yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's got to be more to these types of games to separate them, I suppose. I like the art style. From what I've seen of the gun choices, they're fine. They could get a little bit more imaginative, maybe. But then again, I haven't put in, you know, tons of hours into this, so maybe extra things get unlocked as you play. I know there's a lot of weapons you can choose from the start of any particular run. But, yeah. I don't know. I think they could do a little bit better with some of the choices. As it is right now, you can get a lot of real-world guns, or at least their, you know, video game counterpart. But, yeah. Other than that, it's pretty solid. I mean, it controls fairly well. I like the little art style. You can tell that some pretty okay work was put into the pixel art. Okay, Mage Book. Another sniper rifle. Ooh, a shotgun level 3. That might be a good replacement. Ring 3 for extra gun rate. 107% gun rate with armor. Would that be worth it? Maybe. Shotgun replacing for the pistol? Let's go with that. Alright. Range is pretty low. Okay, so it's treated like a double barrel, which is kind of funny. Why not just make it a double barrel then? Why make it a pump action if it's not a pump action? Oh well, it is what it is. More thermal ammo, increased damage. I guess we'll go with thermal. But yeah, you can see a lot of repeating on the level ups. Right now I think the level ups are kind of the weakest part of the game. It doesn't feel like you have a lot of choice, I guess. It's just kind of, do you want temporary bonuses, or do you want the same 3 or 4 choices you've seen the whole time? I don't know. I think they could do a little bit more with synergies. Synergies, I think, are one of the things that make these types of games very, very, very important. Without some fun synergies, it's hard to change up your build, you know? And I don't know, maybe after we get to a certain level, we get more class choices, and that'll do with the synergy. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played a whole lot, so can't really say. Can't remember how far I got last time. Not super far. Let's see. Heal by 30, that'll bring us up to 95. Or no, actually, that'll just heal us, sorry. 30, not 20. Or I could just go with the freezing and hope for a heal later. Yeah, let's go with the chance to freeze. I think we're at 50% now. Is there a way to check my stats? I don't think so. I'm sure the other biomes are going to have different kinds of enemies to fight, which could be very interesting depending on the mechanics they decide to choose. Of course, you're going to have speedy enemies. You're probably going to have hidden enemies. I'm surprised the ghosts don't do something like that, actually. You know, remain invisible for a certain time. Down to 60 HP. Another thing I'd like to see is a better indicator of when you get hit. Because sometimes you'll just be sitting here running around, and then you'll look at your HP and you think, when the heck did I lose 40 HP? I don't know. I could probably account for some of the HP loss if I try to remember real hard, but yeah, a lot of it I just can't really remember. Speed up. Intellect. I have no idea what intellect does. Let's take the 9mm and replace the flintlock. Good choice. That should help out a lot. Chance to freeze, heal by 15. I think, or 45 actually. It's a much bigger heal. I think the heal is the smart choice. You guys ever play these kind of games and just like to see how long you can stand still? I think that's pretty fun to do in these games. Get super powerful. I would imagine that the sound effects are going to be a little grating for some people. Tell you what, I can... Oh, I can't actually change the options from here. Well, that's a point against the game, I gotta say. Not being able to change any options mid-game... hurts. Hurts to see. So when it comes to these kind of games, and I know it's a little bit of a niche, you know, genre here. It's been getting more popular as time has been going on, as with most of these types of genre games, you know. What do you guys prefer as far as the map style? This is kind of a concentrated cell type of a deal, but I know something like Vampire Survivors, you've pretty much just got one big huge area to go around. I think I prefer that than this type of a locked in a cell type of a thing. What was that, 55%? If we could get that to 100%, that would be pretty crazy. You know, I'm kind of surprised we never got some other games. Like, I'm pretty surprised that we still haven't gotten Vampire Survivors on PlayStation 5. It's on console. It's on the Switch. I actually own it for Switch. Same thing with Brotato. Brotato's not... I just got the killer trophy from killing a certain amount of enemies. Like, same thing with Brotato. Brotato's not on PlayStation, which I think is a little weird. I don't know. It's always got to do with background stuff, licensing, and permissions, and yada yada yada, and stuff like that. Stuff that I don't know enough about. So yeah, I don't know. I wish more of these types of games came out for PlayStation. I enjoy them. I think they're fun. I don't know, just simple fun games. You can turn your brain off and just kind of have some fun with it. Theory craft, try to figure out some different builds and whatnot. I think that would be cool. Okay, after the death of a frozen enemy, nearby enemies may be frozen with 30% chance. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can kind of see it happen, but there's not an animation for it, which is a little unfortunate. You could do a little ice ring or something like that, just to better visualize it. Those are the type of things that make a little bit of difference in these games, in my opinion. Damage, gun rate, critical damage, minus critical chance. None of these are super great. I mean, magnet's pretty useless, because it's not like you're collecting experience now that I'm thinking about it. I guess we'll go with luck. We can reroll. Yeah, reroll. Molotov cocktail. Molotov cocktail isn't a weapon? That's kind of lame. Four-leaf clover. Luck, intellect, crit chance, armor, speed +1. These aren't really wowing me, gotta say. How is Molotov cocktail not a weapon? That's armor and gun rate? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know. Whatever, what do I know? Let's go with speed. Just 1% speed? I can't tell. Cannot tell. Maybe the other characters you can unlock have different classes that you can pick. Like maybe John Rambo's... Sorry, John. His name's just John. Maybe John has different abilities or classes that he can get. Depending on when this run ends, which will probably be soon-ish, we'll try to unlock one of the other characters. I think you have to just spend gold for it, which I might have enough for another character. I don't know. We'll see. Enemies actually stay frozen for pretty long, which isn't too bad. I wonder if the frozen enemies from the area of effect freeze can also do the area of effect freeze. Interesting. The bomb one's pretty powerful, though. The bomber class. You can spawn bombs that can also trigger enemies to spawn bombs, and you get this big cascading explosion fest, which is pretty fun. And it has the chance to freeze nearby enemies. Huh. Like, nearby me? That would be impossible for me to tell. I mean, it certainly seems like stuff is freezing more. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell. Also, I don't think your character in this gets iframes after taking a hit, so there's no on-hit invincibility. But again, I can't tell. It's That's another problem with the whole, you know, lack of proper feedback to getting hit. It's like it makes the little sound, and I think your character blinks red for like a frame or two, but other than that, it's not like, you know, Vampire Survivors where you know when you're getting hit in that. Character makes a bunch of noise, character goes red. This is just kind of like, did I get hit? I might have got hit. Like, I don't remember going down to 85 HP, but I must have, so it is what it is. Freezing's working out, though. Digging it. You're never going to be able to kill the Horde, unfortunately. But, yeah. A lot of this, at least from what I've seen, revolves around just running around in a big circle and slowly chipping away at the Horde as you move. 10% chance to freeze nearby enemies? Sure. This would be nice if we had a little ring around our character to at least show what nearby means, because I have no idea what nearby means. That's where these games tend to kind of fall short. Specifics. You know, these types of games, the people that play these kind of games, they love technicalities and specifics. 7.62 rifle, nice little AK. A Bort rifle? Oh, it's different from the rifle we have, I think. Yeah, we just have a sniper rifle? A Bort rifle? Let's go with the Bort rifle as an upgrade to our pre-existing sniper rifle. Is this a one-shot? Nope, it's not a one-shot. 6-shot. Slightly slower rate of fire, I think? I can't tell. But it does more damage. I think the 2 SMGs are really carrying us, though. Oh, we're taking some hits now. Taking some hits now. Yeah, not a whole lot more to say about this kind of a game. I mean, you know exactly what you're getting into when it comes to this. It's not like a whole lot of reason to do follow-up episodes and whatnot, so I'll probably just leave this at this episode. I don't think I mentioned when this comes out, by the way. This comes out the 27th of October, so here in a few days. I could have posted earlier, but I wanted to wait till a little bit closer to the release. I know a few people that play these types of games, they've already put up content for this, so probably anybody that's interested in this style of game has probably already watched content on it and made up their own mind about whether or not they want to get it. But as far as the PlayStation's concerned, though, I mean, it's not a whole lot of options, unfortunately. I was honestly hoping that what was it, Knights versus Giants? I was kind of hoping that that was going to be an auto battler, bullet heaven, but it turned out to just be more of a traditional roguelite, which is fine. I mean, I like roguelites as much as the next guy, probably even more. But yeah. Speaking of roguelites, how you guys liking Endless Dungeon? I know it's real popular right now. A lot of people are playing it. I'm enjoying it a lot, actually. Just unlocked all the characters last night. Some of the characters are pretty good. I really enjoy them. There's this one character named Comrade, and he can summon his own turrets. It's pretty cool. You guys know how I feel about turrets. Turrets make every game better. But yeah, I think it's really, really good. I know it's been getting some complaints from people as far as, you know, recent patches and stuff are concerned. People are saying, oh, it isn't 60 FPS, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care that much about FPS. I mean, it's nice. Yeah, we're gonna die. It's nice, yeah, but it's not the be-all, end-all for me, personally. I don't know. I think some people kind of blow it out of proportion a little bit. It's nice, but yeah. Like the new Metal Gear collection that's coming out in a few days. I think it's coming out the 24th. I'm going to be picking that up. But a lot of people are freaking out about it because I think it's 1080p or something like that. 30 FPS, and I get it, you know. Yeah, it's not up to snuff for PC emulation and stuff like that, but I'm not paying it on a PC. I don't even have a 4K TV, so what do I care? I don't know. I mean, any chance to play Metal Gear Solid 3 again without having to, you know, plug in a bunch of different stuff and change up all my settings on everything, you know, I'll take it. I don't really care, you know. Even though... Oh, hey, a bazooka. Sweet. Wish I had seen that earlier. Oh well. Let's replace the sniper rifle. Probably a terrible choice, but that's fine. It's got the serial killer trophy. Nice. Say, ice bazooka, effectively. Thermal rounds. Let's go. The initial onslaught of enemies is probably the most dangerous part of this this game, because that's when they all start kind of showing up random directions. And then when you get a little bit further into it, you can kind of clump them all up into the center. So if you can survive the very beginning of a wave, you're probably fine. That is a very loud noise. The bazooka is very loud. 10 HP. Yeah, when the bazooka hits a bunch of enemies, just like a whole bite. Bonk. Bonk. Whew. Super loud. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that was getting a little loud. XP gained. Big number. Coins collected. Smaller number. Alright. Main menu. So how much does it cost to do this anyway? 5,000? Oh, 4 short. Are you kidding me right now? Alright. Let's go. Let's unlock this real quick. I just need a little bit here. Still got a few minutes on the episode, so... Alright, pick gunslinger for now, I guess. Well, I think that's enough coins. I think we can die now. I kind of want to see what the next upgrades are, though, so let's take a look at that. Ooh, revolver. That's fun. What do we have? Enhances the maximum number of possible shots. And enhances the chance to shoot through enemies. Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, that's kind of hard to tell if it's working or not. I don't know if it's like multiple projectiles are being shot at once, or what. Yeah, having an active stat screen, I would also recommend the devs put something like that in, like where if you press the options button, you could see all of your statistics. That's something that's always kind of nice, unless it's on one of these other buttons I haven't pressed. No? Okay, no. It's not. Look, there's a double barrel. Huh, weird. Yeah. I don't know, there's like little things that could be improved, but it's somewhat passable for now. I don't know how much the game is going to be. Probably not too much, if I had to hazard a guess. I guess we'll choose that. Shoot through enemies. I wonder if different classes also get different weapon selection pools. Maybe. We didn't see a revolver in that last one when we were playing as cryomancer, so I don't know. Decreases damage reduction after a shot. Maximum number of possible projectiles. Ah, dead. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That is more than enough. That's unlocked. Unlock John here. So what do? You've got more HP, more speed, more greed. Everything else is the same. Alright, so let's see if there's anything other than just that. So we need to get our first level up, and that'll kind of determine whether or not my hypothesis was correct. Nope. Okay, looks like it's just the 3. That's a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that it would be different for every class, but what can I expect, I guess? It is what it is. Lumberjack axe is new. Not a weapon, though. At least I'm pretty sure it's not a weapon. No, weapons only look like this, right? Let's reroll. You'd think a golden bullet would be damage, but I guess not. Oh well. Let's get through this wave, and then I think I'll call it as far as the episode is concerned. But yeah, I'd like to see more little classes. I'd like to see class-specific, you know, character type things, where if you play as a different character, you can get a different selection of classes. I'd like to see an active stats screen. Let's see. Enhances the damage of the explosion, sure. Let's see, what else would I like to see? More inventive weaponry, but again, like I said, I haven't put in too much time, so maybe that is already the case, and they do have some pretty inventive weaponry. Who knows? Other than that, the music is fine. The sound effects are fine. Maybe tone down the sound effects on the bazooka. It's a little loud. A little loud. Yeah. Sure. But, yeah. Other than that, I mean, there's not too much else you can really ask of these types of games, you know? It's kind of just what happens, I suppose. Kill me! Stop trying to kill me and kill me! Oh, sorry, wrong actor. You guys are doing a bad job of killing me. There you go. Okay. But anyway, that's going to do it as far as a first episode, and probably, like I said earlier, the only episode of Hero Survival is concerned. I don't think there's too much I could really show off more of this style of game, you know? You can unlock different guns like this, by the way, but you do have to unlock in succession. But, anyway, I will see you all in the next episode of whatever the heck I'm going to play. Probably some more Endless Dungeon, we'll see. But, yeah, everybody take care, stay safe out there. Bye-bye.